Yes, what a shame, Tibbs. Oh no, you're 1 point. Oh no! Whatever will you do, sir? Oh, and that's on. I really don't like the Twitch app's latest update. I really wish I didn't install that. I really wish I didn't. There we go. Consumer protection? Oh, we got none. We got none, boo boo. There ain't no consumer protection here. No, 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 no. How's everyone doing today? Loving life, staying safe. You look very blurry. No, that's going to be your settings. I look fine. Let me turn down the volume too. The volume is very loud. I don't know why. Am I drunk? Your internet may be lagging. I don't know if you're drunk. I don't know your life. I just mind my own business. Ooh, this is very loud. Oh, that's why. There she goes. That's better. But yeah, I feel like playing Warframe right now. It says 720 by default. Yeah, Twitch has been doing some bullshit lately because I set another stream to 720 and it looked blurry as fuck. So do what you gotta do there, Teeps. Cause it ain't me. Warframe or Monster Hunter? It's gonna be Warframe. Why? Does it not say Warframe again? Yeah, it didn't. That's great. Thanks, OBS. Appreciated, OBS. Piece of shit ass fucking program. Okay. And I can't get comfortable because I have no. There we go. That's a lot better actually. Oh. Back support. Yosh. Yosh. Back support. You would be very surprised how important back support is when you don't have it. So here is the running plan. We are going to do random Warframe shenanigans until the week turns over, which I don't think it's turned over quite yet. And then we're going to do Archimedia stuff. So the week will turn over in exactly 1 hour. Very nice. Yeah, we need Forma. Not only do we need Forma, we need a lot of Forma. Again, as usual. Because I never have enough Forma. I've been upgrading some stuff since the previous stream. So yeah, I made a little progress on your game prototype. Ooh, good. Good. What kind of progress? What kind of progress do? I'm curious. So now, actually, I don't want to just do survival, because survival is really getting boring. Disruption, conjunction, I hate Void Flood though. Implemented randomly generated dungeons. Very nice. Very nice. Actually, well, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to keep Araxia. They work probably inefficiently, but it does work. As long as it does work. That's the important part, right? Let's just do Araxia. Let's see how my Araxia build hangs up in Void O Flood O. Probably not super well, but it also might. They work probably very efficiently. I will pay up my technical debt later. Ooh, that's a dangerous game you're playing there, Tibbs. That is a dangerous one. Which reminds me, I have to make fun of Hexy Pup real fast. Should I message her in game? Because Hexy's playing Warframe right now. Should I message her in game and call her a nerd? I really want to do that just to annoy her a little bit. Oh dear. I was in her stream before I turned on stream today, and we have been annoying her all day because she got raided by a big streamer, and immediately we started plastering her plunger redeem on her. Yeah, so she kind of got embarrassed. It's really funny. It's good times. It's good times. I was having a lot of fun with that. But then, I got a shower and stuff. I also woke up super late today, which I am very pleased with. So, little bit. Oh, this is Void Flood. Ooh, we brought the wrong-ass Warframe for this. Oh, dear. You got gifted a sub to her. Very nice. Have you watched her at all? She might actually... I haven't told her this, but she might actually know a couple of my former coworkers, and that terrifies me. It terrifies me so so badly, and I can't even tell you why, because it would actually dox her. So depresso, so espresso. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well today. I hope everyone's loving life and, staying safe and doing all kinds of lovely, jubbly nonsense. I did play a little bit of Warframe the past few days. I really didn't do much the other day. I've been working on that bit of fan art for Hexy. I've been working on that for a couple days, and I played Warframe. And today, I'm hoping I receive a call from the dudes who are supposed to bring my fridge and my washer, because I'm getting really sick of having to walk a few minutes to go do laundry. It's not that far, but I'm like, bruh, I would also really like I'd like some normal food again, because, I can't store perishable food without a freaking fridge. I'd very much like normal foods again, you know what I mean? That would be a real hard positive. I'm thinking about looking for a new job before this one conquers my sanity. I thought you were in... when are you going to go back to school, dude? I thought, what's it called? I remember you telling me Taco Bell was a temporary thing until the next, semester. You just not going back to college anymore. That'd be really sad. Very sad. Very sad indeed. Where's there's C? But neither here nor there. So yeah, I've just been kind of messing around. I basically did nothing the other day. I basically did nothing. I did my laundry. I actually cooked for once. I cooked spaghetti bolognese out of a bag, which is a lot better than what I normally do, because I had to heat up a pot of water and everything. And I also have a thing of mashed potatoes sitting in my cupboard that I do need to try eventually. The bolognese was actually really good. I did a shitty job at cooking the noodles, so they were still way harder than I prefer. But they still counted as cooked. But, good enough. Good enough. So, yeah. Yep. I remember I've been needing to work on the model again, too. I've really been needing to do that, but I'm so enthralled with what I'm doing with the fan art that I just haven't. Ooh, I forgot I also tried a new amp, and it's really not going well. Yeah, because there's no fire rate buffs or anything with this thing. It's so crappy. This fall, October, I also cooked for the first time in a while. I'm starting to work on the model. Ooh, very nice. Very nice, sir. Very nice. My hand's itchy. Itchy. Also, my anxieties came back to me. Whee! Anxiety! Yay! Fucking kill me. So, yeah. I have the small sneak peeks if you want to see it. No. Leave it a surprise. But, yeah. So, not a whole lot's been going on in Brandy's life. I spent mostly the other day waiting for the washer and dryer, only to realize it was Sunday, so no one's really going to be doing anything. So I'm hoping for today. I'm hoping today we get the washer and the fridge, because then, like I said, I can, eat food again, cook. I don't have to go to the Combini every day to go pick up Combini food. Which, don't get me wrong, Combini food is better than most gas station food you'll find in the United States, but it's also like, bruh. You know what I mean? Bruh. Tisk. It's all over the place. I was expecting that mission to go a lot longer, but obviously it didn't. Very disappointing. Interception. We could try out Interception, see if anyone will hang around for that one. We're going to grab a Wisp, but just so we can do fun Wisp shenanigans, because it's been a while since I used Wisp as well. For once, I'm not actually going to use the Occucore, which is probably going to be at least a little wild. Is this max rank yet? Can I farm this again? Because like I said, I've been leveling up a variety of weapons. I've been leveling up weapons lately as well. Trying to just do stuff. Bin omelet. Omelets are a student's national food. Not in the US. The US, it's ramen. Which I actually haven't eaten any. I've had no ramen. Oh, Jesus. Hexy! Oh, Hexy, hi! Industry Marie, thank you for the raid! Hi, guys, hello! Here, let me do a shout out real fast. How do I shout out? Hexy. Hi, hello! I'm Brandier. I do stream stuff. I sometimes stream Warframe, and we're streaming Warframe right now. We're actually waiting for the week to turn over because I'm going to be doing Elite Archimedia, Temporal Archimedia, and Archimedia stuff. So yeah, and if anyone wants to join, you're free to join because, you know, more the merrier. I'm actually really proud of this. I was able to do the Elite Archimedia for the one in Deimos by myself. I was so proud of that. I was like, yes! Yeah. So how was stream? Did you guys have fun? Do anything interesting? I know you were starting to farm out void gel orbs so you could what was it? So you could level up with the Deimos Syndicate. Yeah. So we're right now, like I said, we're just kind of padding out time until the week rolls over. I'm actually working on the Coda Tysis right now as well, because I need new pistols. I've been using the Occucore as just my gun for the longest time. So, yeah, trying new things, you know what I mean? But yeah, how's everyone doing? Did you enjoy stream? Have a good time? Let's see now. I'm also, where is it? I don't even know what I'm doing with this room right now. Like, what my plan for the Coda Tysis right now is to give it a high status blast build, because I don't know how many of you are deep in the Warframe like me, but with Blast does two things. Well, it does a bunch of things. It's a really weird status effect right now. So what Blast does is when you apply the Blast status effect to an enemy, after about 1.5 seconds, it will deal 30% of the base damage as a micro explosion on the enemy with no AoE. But if you can get it to 10 stacks, or you kill the enemy regardless of stack amount, it'll deal 300% of that base damage instead, and it will do it in 5 meters. So what will happen, and this is what's really interesting, if you can kill an enemy in one shot and apply the blast status effect in the same breath, it'll still deal the 5-meter explosion. You just use the new core. I already built up the new core though, so I need to build up other things. And like I said, I normally use the Occucore. Oh, my voice cracked just in, you know. I normally use the Occucore, but I use it so often I'm kind of tired of it right now because it's an auto aim gun. So there's really no point in me using it right now. And I'm also trying to level up for rank, mastery rank 3. So, you know, might as well try other things. You know. You missed the lizard spam, brain. I did it? Fuck! Did I really? Hang on. No, I see tips. I see, oh, in Hexy's chat. I'm sorry. Did you guys annoy Hexy properly? Did she get annoyed? It's always funny to annoy her. I love giving her the plunger. I love giving her the plunger head. I think the plunger head is so fucking funny. I love it. I love that thing. I love that she actually made that a redeem for her channel. And I love annoying her with it. It's so good. We're gonna pop on that. That's gonna give us more blast, and we'll call that good enough. And our cyan just finished. Let me go grab that real fast before we actually start up anything. Give me a second. Because I've just been I literally have nothing else to do in Warframe right now. So I've just been slowly farming out certain things while I wait for the next major update to pop up. I don't have enough. Okay. Good. Let me just pop on the Siam as a secondary. We're not really going to, we're not really going to use it. We're just leveling it up for now. We'll worry about making a build for it later. I know the Siam really likes heavy attack builds because of its wave thing, but so much of a, let's see now, interception. Sorry if my voice is a little froggy. I just got out of the shower and woke up like 10 minutes ago. Sure, we're kind of suffering. What's lizard spam? You know the new lizard meme that's been going around, Tibbs? The one that's like lizard. That one. Hexy made that a redeem for herself, so I can only intuit that the Hexy's chat has been annoying her. By the way, if anybody wants to join in a match at any time, my username is that, so you're free to join in, no problem. Don't need to worry about asking. You can just pop right in. Although it doesn't look like anyone's doing this interception right now, which is very disappointing. Very disappointing. But yeah, I don't even remember what I was talking about now. I think I was talking about what was I talking about? Do you remember what I was talking about, Tibbs? Slime is your favorite melee in the game? I prefer the dual viscous actually, which is not the best melee by far, but I still really like it because I think it's a funny weapon. How about we try this one? The Uranus interceptions normally don't have too many people in them because Uranus interception kind of sucks. So, oops, I did not mean to hit that button. Oh, yeah, that one's not going to do anything well either. Bruh, I don't want to do survival again. Survival's so boring. Excuse me. Come on, come on. Thank you. It looks like we're locked into it. So, what should we bring? We'll just bring Araxia again. Araxia is normally a pretty solid pick. And we'll go public just to see what happens. I normally don't do public survivals, but, you know. You know. But yeah. Oh, Jesus, not the cream pie again! Tibbs, why do you keep cream pieing me, Tibbs? It's kind of weird. But, no. So much of A, so much of B. Yeah, you got not the fucking hydrate redeem. I was just about to start talking about the new update coming out. Yes, I put a 5-minute cooldown on it so people couldn't spam it. Because somebody keeps spamming things in my chat, Tibbs. I wonder who that is. But, you don't let me have anything fun because you keep abusing the fun things, remember? It kind of gets annoying when I hear hydrate. But, digression. Which new update? So I'm excited for both new updates, actually. I'm really looking forward to the sentient one coming out here in a bit. I'm looking forward to that one. But I'm also really curious about their unnamed one. I don't think it's going to be a very big update, but I'm still curious about it. The one that has Uriel, Babe Prime, and Proto Wisp. I'm kind of curious what's going to happen with those because I want to know what weapons are coming out. I'm a little curious about Uriel, not like super interested, but a little interested. I'm kind of curious about that. And also, I was seeing a developer account ? I was seeing a developer account on TikTok post some interesting, potentially interesting lore things about Uriel and the upcoming update. So I'm super jazzed. I can't wait to see what changes they make to the focus system. I really cannot wait for weapons because I love weapons in Warframe, right? Like Warframe has some of the most interesting weapons in the game. Some of the most interesting weapons in the game. Wow, that's a sentence. I really like a lot of Warframe's weapons. Like the Trumna. Trumna's like my favorite primary weapon. Delay. Yeah, you know the TikTok. Very interested about that. Tids, thank you for the 5 bits. I appreciate you. Thank you. So I saw that, and ooh, excuse me a second. Yeah. 1500 HP, baby. Yes. I'm very interested in the entire update. Which also, by the way, for those of you who do play Warframe, an interesting synergy you can try, if you pay very close attention, you're going to see that my Trumna will randomly fill up grenade charge. Interesting little, I think it's a very cool little secret interaction, ? The toxin proc that Arexia's 4th ability applies to the weapons counts as primary fire even when the dot is applied by the Trumna's grenade. So the Trumna can refill its grenade super quickly in the correct circumstances. Why are you always excluding you? I don't know what you're talking about, Tips. We're talking about Warframe, you know, the video game we're playing. It shouldn't work. But digression. So I'm very interested in the upcoming updates. I think I also really want Caliban Prime because I'm going to be picking up the Caliban Prime Access, the cosmetics, because I love picking up the cosmetics and stuff. So I love it whenever new operator fashion comes out, especially because if you guys have seen, what the hell is that? What is that? Okay. If you guys saw the TennoCon stuff, The suit that the operator was wearing in the old piece teaser is probably going to be the Prime Access accessories for Caliban. So I really want to get that because I thought it looked really cool. Caliban Prime drops later this month, right? I hear speculation for August 20th, around that time frame, which, sounds about right. We'll probably see DE start talking a lot more about it in the coming days. So just give it a little bit of time. I'm looking forward to it, though. I love it. I'm not sure how much I really care about Caliban. I'm not a huge Caliban fan, but I'm willing to give him a bit more of a try in the coming updates in the coming days. So we'll see. I'm not going to mess around with him. I'm not going to try and upgrade him any more than I already have. Because, there's not really a point since his prime's already been announced. But, I'm willing to try new things. One thing that's definitely confirmed is Tau is coming later next year in January. I thought it was going to be like December. I thought it was supposed to be. Oh no, Tau! Really, Tau? Because I know they talked about releasing the old piece in late December, like Christmas December, and it's only going to be a moon for now, so it's not going to be Tau. But if they release actual Tau in early mid-January, I'll fucking shit myself. It'll be really cool. December is for past Tau. January is for current. Dude, what? That's so good. I can't wait. We're going to be doing time travel adventures. It's going to be great. Oh my goodness. It's going to be so good. I love Warframe, by the way. I got literally 4,000 plus hours in Warframe. I love this game to bits. I've been playing this game literally for years. I would have gotten Excalibur Prime had I not been a poor 16-year-old. When did they confirm Tough Area? Hi, it's Audible. How you doing? How's life treating you? Everything going well? Loving life? Grenade. Loving life? They said it at TennoCon? Yeah, I don't normally pay attention to when the release dates are, because then I end up getting hyped, and then they end up pushing stuff back. All I really hope for whenever TennoCon comes out is I want to see shiny, and I want a repeat of the time they released Plains of Eidolon during TennoCon. I love that. It's like the chattest move ever. They confirmed Modern Tau in 2026, not January. Aww. Oh, stretch. My back is killing me. I got like a crappy back too. It sucks. But it is what it is. So yeah, I'm just really excited. I love shiny. So I want to see what modular thing they're going to add with Tau. Because DE always adds modular stuff now with their major updates. I really want them to update kick guns and stuff, but I think, hear me out here, okay? I'm gonna fire off some wild takes right now. So normally DE releases a new modular something with every major update, okay? Some shiny, some weapon, some pet or something. I think given the nature of the old piece update, I think they might add modular sentient sentinels. If she said it was 100% not during 10 Alive. Not a single person at the bench was talk about a January release. I know they said early next year release for Central Tau, but I didn't hear January. But yeah, I would absolutely shit myself if they added modular sentinels. I would be so over the moon. Because remember, sentinels in the deep lore are actually sentients. So Worm, Prime, Helios, and everything, they're actually sentients. Real far offshoots, but they are sentients. So I wouldn't be mad. Or they'll probably do kick guns, which I would not mind a kick gun refresh at all. I would not mind that at all. But yeah, I'm just like, I can't wait. I love Warframe so much. It's such a good game. I just wish we had. I wish they'd add more kick gun parts and more, what are they called, Zaw parts. That'd be nice. I say, oh Jesus, what was that? How you left behind? Ooh, yeah, that's probably. I wouldn't say probably not January, given how given how big the old peace update would be, I'm not saying you're wrong. I just don't think that's the case. If it does happen though, I'd be over the moon. I'd be extremely happy to be wrong about that. But we'll see. We'll see. What do you guys think they're gonna add? What do you think the rest of the focus rework is gonna be like? Like, I'm still trying to figure out what the hell is happening with that Narum Enclave and how they're going to marry that into regular content. Like, are they just going to add ultimates to the game now? I'm just like, There's no way Tao is in Spotlight for TennoCon 2026, right? Not a shot in hell that it is not one of the central things. There's no way they're going to drop us in Tao for a single quest, even 2 quests. Although I also said the same thing about 1999, so I don't really know. I want more 1999 content as well. I just want more content. More mods would be fun. Sentient. Whoopsies. Get rid of that guy real fast. But then again, we didn't really get a modular with Duviri, which is kind of open world, so I'm not counting it. I don't count Duviri because it's sort of an open world, but it's not a real open world. So yeah, Duviri is kind of a weird. Duviri is kind of a weird one. Duviri also gave us Incarnans, so I'm willing to kind of let that one go as far as Duviri is concerned. I don't know. Duviri, I wouldn't mind more Incarnants. I'm actually one Incarnate that I really want. I was thinking about this the other day. It was a Grineer one. Yeah, the Buzzlock. Could you imagine what would happen if they gave us a Buzzlock Incarnate? So, if you guys don't remember this, because it's kind of one of the older, weirder weapons, the Buzzlock is a Grineer machine gun that has a sniper scope. And when you use the sniper scope, it will fire off a tracer round that will cause all subsequent rounds fired from the Buzzlock for a duration to hard home on whatever you smacked with the tracer. It never really saw a lot of use because its stats were kind of mid if you weren't using the tracer, and the tracer was a bit cumbersome to use because it would only apply to one enemy. If the enemy died, the tracer went away, and then you have to rescope, do this. And when you fired the tracer, it cost like 20 or 15 shots out of the magazine, which is like, holy crap. But I was thinking about what would they do if they added a Incarnate Buzzlock, right? What if they just made it so it hard tracks by default to all nearby enemies? I thought that'd be so fucking cool. Like a micro missile launcher or something. Like, dude, I just love weapons. I really like the Incarnate system. I think the Incarnate system could use a little work because I'm kind of tired of every single Incarnate requiring headshots except for like 3 of them. You know, that's kind of annoying. Like you could do so much with the Incarnate system. You know what I mean? If they don't release it pre-TennoCon, then Tau will definitely be the spotlight, kind of like how 1999 was set up for the headlines for 2024s back then. We'll see. We'll see. DE. He's probably using the Gyre Deluxe skin, isn't he? That'd explain why that weird ball shows up. But yep. I was right. Oh well. But yeah, I'm just like I just love Warframe so much. Like, yes! I can't wait for more stuff. Yep. I'm also really happy with how Araxia came out. I wasn't sure how Araxia was going to feel when they announced her, but I'm getting the vibe. I understand if the vibe. 25 ducats, 45 ducats, 45 ducats. Yeah, I'm just excited. I just love it. I can't wait. Caliban Prime, I'm not super jazzed about. Gyre Prime, though. Oh, dude, Gyre Prime is one of my goats. So I'm really, I can't wait. I just can't wait. So much content. It's like, you know what I mean? Also, I've been playing a bit more of, what's it called? What's the Soul Frame? There it is. That's the word. I'm not good with words anymore. The army kind of fucked me up. The army fucked me all the way up. It's so bad. Gyre Prime. Crap, I can't remember. I can't remember. I was talking about Gyre Prime and then I brain farted all the way out. Soul Frame, yes. I want more updates. I've been playing a bit of Soul Frame. I would stream more of it, but there's just nothing really to stream right now, which is very disappointing because I've been enjoying it. You know what I mean? I've been vibing with it. It's just all the content I have to do right now is to farm out the Syndicate standing, because I was playing before. Shout out to Synthrone for giving me a key. I was playing before a lot of the content right now. So when I logged in recently, it defaulted me to the Silent Roses, gave me all of their content. So now I'm locked out from the other syndicates and the starter packs, and I've been trying to farm out those. It's been a struggle. I think the next time I'll probably stream Soulframe is when the new update comes out with the moat system. When that comes out, I'll probably be able to stream more of it again. Just because there'll be more content then. I've been messing around with the moats so far, and I definitely see why they plan on reworking it. In its current iteration, it feels like a crappier version of Warframe's modding system, because you have to completionist the codex for each area in order to unlock the moats, which is... I see what you're trying to do there, however, it's kind of RNG where and when the various moats spawn, so you just kind of can't. Like, I remember I was dicking around one of the areas that have the king boss in it. I don't remember what his name is, but the one king boss, the corrupted areas, and I found a moat just hanging out super high up in the air, like this high in the air, just hanging out there with no way to reach it. So definitely needs bit 11. Definitely needs bit 11. Well, you know, it's not even in open access yet. It's still in like close access, I think. So you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Pop you. So we'll just see how things go. I love it when DE just gets weird with their games. Like, I remember when they tried doing that random shooter thing. I don't know what that was. Definitely wasn't a fan of that. But like Warframe, Soulframe, like whenever DE just gets weird, I love it. It's so good. And I just like, you know, I just want more content. I just want more. I just want more. So right now we're just sitting here waiting for Caliban Prime, doing small challenges and stuff. Like, I want to try and do, depending on what Warframes, weapons, and missions we get for Temporal Archimedia today, I really want to try and do it solo, because I was able to do Elite Archimedia all by myself the other day, which I'm yes about. I had a lot of fun with that too. I was using Colervo with his new shield augment, so like obviously I'm gonna kind of do well. But I was still like, yo, it was so good. Because it was the, I did not mean to hit that button. Oh well. It was the Murmur boss, and it had the Unending Tide modifier. So the little mobs never stop spawning, which is always like the best with the Murmur boss fight, since a lot of Warframes thrive off getting constant kills. So the entire time I'm just sitting there trying to melee the boss to death, while all of the surrounding trash mobs are refilling my shield, because they keep walking into Calero's little dagger augment. It was so good. They also said in a dev stream that Railjack is being cooked for bigger rework sometime in the future. Dude, I love Railjack! Hexy is so wrong about Railjack. She does not know what she's talking about. I love Railjack to bits. I want Steel Path Railjack, because Railjack still has original Warframe spawns. For those of you that don't know, Warframe actually used to have a lot higher spawn rate of enemies, but they toned it down because lower end computers weren't able to run it. But Railjack still has the original spawn rates. I love Railjack as well. Dude, it's so good. I love it because it has actual spawn rates. It used to have good drops, and it is a good time. I love it, especially when they added the command intrinsic, so you don't even have to deal with other people. So good. Because like I used to I didn't like Railjack when it first came out, because every other player was trash, dude. Like, if you stepped off your Railjack helm for even a second, somebody was going to try and take it. And it always drove you up the wall, because it's like, no, don't take the wheel, do the objective, you know what I mean? And there's always that one guy sitting on turrets, even though you don't need to sit on turrets, because, you know, the trash enemies just kind of die. You need one dude healing the Railjack, but nobody wants to do that. You need one dude doing the objective, nobody ever wants to do that. You need one dude taking out the cruise ship, and wouldn't you know, no one ever wants to do that. It just drives me crazy. Like, I've talked about this before. Like, I really like the command intrinsic, right? Because you don't have to deal with other players. You don't have to deal with that. You don't have to deal with anything. You just get some NPCs. You set them on the ship, and they go burr, right? But like, I really like the kind of balance there, because like the command intrinsic is not so powerful that you can just forego other players entirely. Like, you can, but like, in order, the fastest way to do railjack missions is with other players, right? That's just a fact. But nobody ever does the proper team comp, which in a high level railjack mission, the best way to do railjack is 2 people in the ship, 2 people doing objectives. So the pilot, obviously. The second guy in the ship is sitting on the what's it called? Sitting on the dome charge and pops cruise ships, while the railjack pilot kills cruise ships. Trash mobs just kind of die. They literally just die around the railjack. You don't need to focus on them at all. And the other 2 dudes take care of the other objectives. If one objective is done, one guy defaults to the cruise ships. And when all the cruise ships are gone, just everybody onto the ship until the last guy is done with the objective. It's really easy. It's clean. It goes, that button again. It just goes burr. But nobody, where's my gun? Give me my gun back. Excuse you, rude ass. But nobody ever does that. Everyone's trying to be the pilot. Everyone wants to do this. Everyone wants to do that. Nobody wants to be the guy doing the cruise ship. No one wants to be the guy doing the objective. It only throws me up the wall. Oh, my foot. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, there we go. It just always drives me up the wall. It's so annoying, because it's so easy to do railjack well, and nobody ever does. You know what I mean? Everyone just wants to do their own thing. So annoying. But instead, you can just get railjack crewmen, 2 dudes on the gunners taking care of everything. You set 1 dude to be engineer. Never make a guardian. Never make a guardian. But if you set... The reason why you never make a guardian is because the medic will also shoot enemies while doing his stuff. So if you just give him like a napalm ogress or something, he'll just delete everything in your ship and continue healing. It's so good. It's so good. Like, that's also why I don't like the liches and the Sisters of Parvos and the Coda liches being crewmen. Because all they can do is be guardian, and I'm like, why would I need them to be guardian? I can literally hand an NPC my gun, which does way more DPS, and he still has the aimbot, and he'll still take care of my ship. Like, well, what's the point here? It's so like, bruh. Bruh, 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 bruh. You know what I mean? It's just like, bruh. So a lot of players don't know that. A lot of players don't deal with that, because a lot of players don't like railjack. I mean, that's fair. I don't blame anyone for not liking railjack. I feel like that's kind of DE's fault, because DE, this is the same thing that went wrong with our Archwing when it first came out, right? DE doesn't want to force players to play mission types that they don't want to play, right? That's fair. That's understandable. The problem, though, is they keep making these systems independent of each other. Like, I remember when Archwing first came out, DE told people, if you don't want to do Archwing, you won't have to. All content in Archwing will be achievable in Archwing, and there will never be anything locked behind Archwing. And I honestly think that was kind of the death knell for Archwing, right? Because if there's nothing to be gained from Archwing, why would I play Archwing, right? And if there's nobody playing Archwing, why would DE be incentivized to make content for Archwing and to fix Archwing? So it's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy. Whereas I remember when Scarlet Spear came out, a lot of people were playing Railjack because you had to play Railjack for what was then the best arcane farm in the game. A lot of people had to play Archwing and Railjack. A lot of news came out about how bad they are, and a lot of changes got made, such as the crew, the crew intrinsics, right? So my point, though, is if there's no reason to play a game mode, there's no reason to fix a game mode. So while it's going to suck for some players, I feel like DE should really lock behind certain items behind Railjack and Archwing and stuff to force players to play everything the game has to offer, and to force the devs to fix everything the game has to offer. Because I don't know if you guys know, it's like every time a new major system comes out, if people don't immediately latch onto it, D just kind of gives up on it, and they just let it rot and molder into a new content island. Like, look at Void Shells, right? The Void Shell skins. I love the Void Shell skins. I think they're so cool. A lot of people don't like them, right? Why don't people like them? Well, it's probably two pretty big reasons. One, they're kind of fugly, and two, in order to properly customize your Void Shell skin, you need to unlock Void Shell materials via playing the game. Parts and content of the game, this and that. So let's go over, right? The Void Shells are fugly. Yeah, they're pretty fucking bad because they're basically a copy and paste design on the original Warframe skins, which, let's call a spade here, not all of them are very good. Like, look at Protea Void Shell, right? Protea non-prime is an ugly-ass Warframe. Like, come on, she's really bad. You want to know what I wanted, though? I wanted Void Shell for Protea Deluxe, because that's a pretty skin. That one's really good. I would have shelled out for that. But they didn't. So you use some of the worst skins in game and turn them into Void Shells, right? And then you have the issue where, again, you can replace the materials and stuff, right? And change the colors and this and that and that and this. But you don't make these materials readily accessible for new players. So new players are going to see this ugly, customizable skin that they don't have the materials to customize. So all they're left with is an ugly skin. So yeah, it makes sense. Nobody's getting them because there's no point. It's just an ugly skin. It's like, bro, we need a lizard redeem. We can make a lizard redeem. We can do that. Like, we can extract in the next 5 minutes and pick up a lizard redeem. Like, we can do that. What would you guys want for the lizard redeem? Like, do you want, like, a GIF playing on screen of the lizard doing lizard, or just the sound effect? Because I can do both, but one's going to take a little bit more time. Just because I'm still new to stream certain stuff. Like, I've been streaming for almost 2 years now. But I'm still trying to learn how to use all the tools like OBS, mix it up and stuff, and make them actually work for me. It's one of the things I've actually been struggling with. To be fair, the Void Shell team was also a team that got moved over to Gemini. Even more so. What's Gemini? What's Gemini? Both? We can do both. Both is doable. Hey, we got our double range back. Thank you. That's... Yeah, we can do both. We can absolutely do both. It's just going to take a little bit because I have to figure out how to play the video on screen. Oh, no. So we can have one of them playing the full gift, and we can make the other one just be the lizard sound effect once. So not lizard, lizard, lizard. Just one lizard as a sound effect, and then one playing the actual video like in a quarter of the screen. How does that sound? Does that sound workable? Sound like it should be pretty workable. It should be. I've also been trying to. I don't know how many VTubers you guys watch. I watch a lot of VTubers because, yeah. But one of my favorites is a streamer called Totless who makes her own models, and I've been really wanting to rip one of her channel point commands, which is a gamba that allows you to choose how many channel points you have and do a coin flip to either double it or get nothing. And I really want to add that. I really want to add that to my stuff. I don't know how. And I've also been working on a bit of fan art for Hexy that I sometimes stream. I sometimes stream art and stuff. I've been working on a fan art for Hexy because I need to practice. Because I'm in art school right now in Tokyo. So I've been trying to work at that, and I've also been trying to work at a portfolio, because I'd like to take commissions and stuff. I can't right now. I suck at everything, but you know, still learning. So I sometimes stream that. What was I talking about? Hang on. I'm rotating back. Oh yeah, the redeem. Yes, I want to get the coin flip redeem. I really want to do that. I have no idea how to do that without like a ton of coding. So I've been procrastinating that. I've been procrastinating the fuck out of that. Oopsies. Sorry. But yeah, so I really want to get that going because I think it'd just be kind of funny. I don't really have many channel point redeems right now because I suck. So yeah, I've been trying to think of stuff. Like, I really like Hexy's plunger. Like, I know Hexy hates the plunger and the bald redeem, but I think they're actually a really smart idea. Like, that's like, from a business perspective, right? From a business perspective and a make people interact with the stream perspective, that is brilliant. It's so smart, and she won't admit it. Like, I keep telling her in the DMs, I think that's like one of the smartest things you did for your stream. And she's like, no. Point is, I really want to do something like that. I just don't really know what to add for myself. I have been working on a new 3D model in the background. It's been taking me a while. I've just been thinking of what I could possibly add to that. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Like, I added the cream pie because I thought the cream pie would be kind of funny, but I think it's glitchy because I see Lord Zephyr. I see you redeemed it. I'm not sure if it actually did it or not. So there is also that, because obviously all my stuff is buggy. My stuff is so buggy. It's just like bruh. So no straight roads. Nothing ever works. The scuff tag does a lot. Come on, there we go. The scuff tag does a lot of work here on the Brandier stream. It does too much work is what it does, but you know. So we can work on the lizard emote. We can kind of brainstorm. I've been trying to get more people to brainstorm stuff to do, but no one ever wants to give opinions. Which, by the way, if you guys want, we do have a Discord server. If you scroll down slightly, you'll see the Discord link, or you can just type !Discord, and you're free to join. We don't really do. I've been wanting to do stuff with it, but we don't really have too many people right now. So little of A, little of B, little of A, little of B. This and that, that and this. I'm also trying to keep my head straight because I'm still on my caffeine buzz, so I'm kind of like, what's happening? But you know. Okay, where's the exit? The exit's over this way, so we're just gonna go. I also really love Araxia. Araxia is like one of my favorite frames to come out recently. I love Gunzerker frames. Like, they're my jam, right? I just love it. Plus, I think she just came out really well, right? I'm a little disappointed that they made her spidery bits into armor. Like, I'm a little disappointed, but I'm also not like a little disappointed. Like, on the one hand, they looked really good as her just armor. You know what I mean? Like, why'd you have to make that? Why'd you have to make that into armor for other frames? On the other hand, though, I'm like, damn, this actually is fuck. Like, I want to combine the arm blades with other things. You know what I mean? And her hip spikes really aren't very there. You know what I mean? Like, they're a bit small to be armor, in my opinion. So it's like, are we really going to call this armor? Or is it just kind of an extra thing that's here? So I want to stack up a lot of her stuff with other frames. You know what I mean? The chest spikes looked better, in my opinion, as, well, they looked better as just a part of her kit, in my opinion. Like, don't get me wrong, I think I got a really good-looking Araxia going right now, but it's still kind of like, there's more we could have done here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I also don't like how the arm spikes make the sigil location change. I don't like that. That looks a bit funky to me. But so much of A, so much of B. You know? That should be everything leveled up. Pretty close. Yeah. Yes! Alright, we need a lizard sound effect, right? We're gonna do some maintenance real fast. A lizard sound. It's gonna be weird. So, first thing I think we need to do is download the lizard GIF. Lizard meme GIF. I'm gonna move over here real fast. The game is still up in the background. We're just waiting for the week to reset. We have 13 minutes. We have 13 minutes where we can kind of dick around for a moment. So, let me see if I can find the lizard meme first. GIF. I drink some more real fast too. It's hot as fuck in here. Like, it's so hot in Tokyo, dude. Lizard. Come on. I might have to just make do without the GIF for now. Okay, so I have that. Lizard. Is it sound? Perfect. Okay. Can I save the video? Survey says we're gonna find downloads. Survey says yes. Okay, can I open it? Fabulous. Okay. So let me check this. Twitch channel points. We're going to create a new channel point redeem. We're just going to call this Lizard for now. Channel points successfully created. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Go in here. Let's see now. Can I play a video? File, read and write, gain queue, group, IFTT, infinite album, input, Lumia, studio, music player. Is there anything to play a video? I can play sounds. Wait, request, YouTube, Twitch. We'll try file, read and write. See if we can do stuff like that. Browse. Go back to downloads here. Already exists, so it does not want to do that. No, that's saved to file. Read from file. Insert file. Okay, no, so that's not going to work. That's reading text. Music player. Overlay images and videos. There we go. That's probably what we want. Okay, let me move some files around real fast. Give me a second. We're gonna get that. Go back to stuff here. We're gonna put this in Twitch assets, which is why I normally stuff my crap. Go back in here, edit, Twitch position, blah 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 blah. Text, position, animation, CSS, JavaScript. Animation library, animate CSS, animation. Back down. No. Oh, video. Here we go. Lizard. Start time 0 seconds. Let's try 200 by 400 pixels. Let's see how much that does real fast. We're going to test real fast. So this is, we're going to see some bugging out here for a moment. Just be patient. All right. Ooh. Okay, so it's not working. That's fine. Okay. Video duration. It probably helps if I put a duration on it, wouldn't it? What's the duration on this thing? It is 10 seconds. So we'll do 11. Save real fast. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to happen. Hang on. Trying stuff. Did not work. Why didn't that work? Start time 0 seconds. Pixels, blah, blah, blah. Overlay. Overlay. What does that mean? This might have to actually wait until after the stream because I'm not the brightest, and let me actually check here. We got 10 more minutes. Mix it up. Play video. Overlay action. Checking. Is it? Oh, no, hit the wrong button. Wrong button. So let me try this real fast. So overlay action, position, simple percentage, animation. Pixel shows an animation, text, blah, blah, blah. The overlay action allows you to show video on stream. The file path can be specified, blah, blah, blah. Need support not specify duration. The loop allows you to do this, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so it should work as is, and it is not. So that's great. Let me double check here. Let me make sure. Go into here, assets, grab the lizard. So I should also be able to just get away without specifying that. I'm just gonna put that right there for now. Give me a second. Does not want to work. I don't know why. Why? Video allows you to specify delete. You can optionally specify a width or leave it blank. Start time allows you to set what seconds it'll appear. Volume slider. Okay, yeah, so I probably don't know what I'm doing at all. Don't put your Twitch name at the end of your post. Will be removed for advertising. How do you fix it? I'm having the same issue. Useful. I'd play random videos. Okay, yeah, so we're probably just gonna have to put a pin in that one. We're gonna have to put a pin in that one. So let me just block off the lizard redeem so no one can use it real fast, and then we'll get back to work here. Because we got 7 more minutes, so we can probably fire off a quick other mission. Where's that? There we go. So that's off for now. First, and let me also change back this. Thank you. Fabulous. So yeah, a little disappointing, but I'll take care of that tonight. I'll take care of that later today, and then yeah, I can work on that later. So I normally stream. I don't. The next time I'll be streaming is actually on Wednesday. I've been looking at changing the actual times that I do stream because waking up, I have trouble sleeping at night. So I kind of wake up normally in a crappy mood. So I want to move my streams to a later time in the day, so that way I have more time to kind of wake up, get purdy, get everything all nice and put together. So I've been looking at doing that. We're just gonna add this for more damage because I think it'll be funny. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 status effects. Hell yeah! And I like the idea of having secondary encumber on here so I could get more on the field quicker. At this point, though, I think secondary merciless is probably just going to be better for the short term. Because I'm not going to use the Coda Tysis very much. It's just not a gun that I use. As for the Sai, Tranquil Cleave, heavy attacks, launch a shockwave, dealing pure heat damage through a straight line. Very nice. I don't have any melee adapters on hand right now, so we're not going to worry about that. High status, pretty good crit. Excuse me. So we're going to grab this. We're not going to use primed reach, which might be a bit of a hot take, but you'll see. Thinking. So we'll put that there. Give me some more over here. Thinking. So it wants to use Tennokai because obviously heavy attacks do the thing. So what we can do is get this general setup going. We could run heavy crit, but we would need the melee adapter. Actually, yeah, what kind of crit shenanigans can we do with this? Checking. 46.2. Can we be spicy with it? Will you let me be spicy? Oh no. Testing. Come on. 82.5. 82.5. So I know a lot of people generally don't like the Umbral mods. I think they're pretty good. I know that one's a bit wild. I probably need a lot of stuff to upgrade this thing. 235 on melee kill, increased crit damage. So the problem though is you don't want too much crit damage. It's definitely a hybrid, isn't it? What's your attack speed? Attack speed is, oh no. Oopsies, wrong one. 1.55. So yeah, at this point you would need a lot of Forma. It's disappointing. I don't have the materials on hand right now because I've been buffing a lot of weapons lately. And there goes my elbow, that's great. Okay. Grab Valkyrie here. What do we want to do in the meantime? Let's actually do some quick maintenance stuff real fast. So I've been forgetting to wall up a lot of my stuff lately because I don't like the little animation for the wall. Let's see now. 3 minutes. Synthetics. I both like and really don't like the helmet system in its current capacity. Like, I like the idea of being able to invigorate warframes. I don't like the randomized nature of the warframes and the buffs. Like, I wish instead of 3 random warframes, you got 3 random buffs. I think that'd be a better compromise and a better, what was it, upgrade, in my opinion. Like, you can make that into the next major upgrade, is allowing you to choose just 3 buffs. And then instead of the 7 override, I mean, is it 7 or 10? Instead of the override feature, you could re-roll the pheromones and bile. You could re-roll the buffs instead, because like its current capacity, it just doesn't vibe. You know what I mean? It doesn't vibe. I don't like that very much. We're gonna get rid of these argon crystals. I've been farming a lot of void lately because it reminds me of the olden days. It reminds me of back when Orc keys were still a thing, and you had the whole key shares and whatnot. Oh man, I remember that. One person would pop open the void, and you guys would just do the longest survival possible because you could just get infinite rewards that way for 1 key. I miss that. And I remember people would get upset because they'd go for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, and then the game would glitch out, or they'd host migrate or something, and they lose everything. Oh, the old days. Synthetics and bile. Synthetics. Toss. Synthetics, and we said bile. Bile. I still have my omega isotopes. Invigorate. There we go. So hopefully we can get an... Am I almost the override? Oh, I already am at override. Damn, that was stupid. Oh no. It looks like though, seems pretty clear they designed invigoration so you play with other frames. And I know, I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I wanna do funny stuff. Let me have double range with my Jair or Zaku builds. Please, DE. Please, I don't care about balance. Balance sucks. Nobody likes balance. Balance is for nerds. Common Brandier L, very common. 13, 12, 11. So we're going to go with Temporal Archimedia first, and then we'll do the other Archimedia. And like I said, if anyone wants to join in, you're free to join in. We're going to be doing Elite Temporal Archimedia, whatever the actual name is. And refresh has occurred! Let's go. People are free to join. Love it when people join. If nobody joins, we're going to do our best. Hope, oh, for the besto, and expecto the worsto. Let's go. Also, let me check real fast. Any good numerals? Survey says... Nope. Damn, those are all... That was a trashy roll. What the fuck? 25 is basically across the board. Hello! Hi! Alright, Temporal Archimedia, Elite Archimedia. We have Harrow, Cernos, Sonicor Pandero, but Praetos works. Defense is gonna suck. And Legacy Harvest. I fucking hate Legacy Harvest. These are all doable though, especially with Harrow. Harrow up. Cernos, we said. So we're going to grab the Cernos Prime. Yep, that one counts. Fabulous. Panderos Sonicor. I don't have any of those leveled up. So we'll just grab the Pandero and the Praetos. Praetos. Okay. Make sure we have the right hero build going on here. We do. Arcane Avenger, more augmented. Should be fine. So we're going to be basically doing a melee build since the Cernos Prime is a decent weapon. The problem though is it's a decent weapon. And this build, the build needs a lot of love. It needs a lot of love. Excuse me. Praetos is... you didn't see nothing. You saw nothing. Okay. Damn, I wonder why I didn't have that on to begin with. Wow. Alright, get rid of that. Condition overload. It's been a while since I've touched this build too. It's been a while since I've touched a lot of these builds. I normally like to use the same weapons over and over again. Let's be smart here. Let's be clever. Pop that there. Galvanized steel. Crit chance really isn't where I want it to be for those kinds of fun, for those kinds of shenanigans. Condition overload. No, we're just gonna power through. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Do. Thinking. Crap, it was around here. There it is. Magnetic rush. Actually, we could go away from magnetic rush and do something else. Yeah, that might actually be a good idea. So that frees up 2 mod slots. 2 mod slots. Get a little bit more status going. And then we have a mod slot. Plus 40 status chance, 10 combo duration. Oh, there we go. There we go. There, that's it. That's the build. So that like that. The Incarnate, everything should already be good to go. Fractured armor, undersupplied. Transforms, distortion, constrict. Ooh. Oh, it's 9 chips too. Ah. Oh, that stings. 75% reduction. We got prime flow, so it shouldn't matter. Oh, it's gonna matter a lot. Ah. And we got such energy heavy frames this week too, bruh. Oh well, we'll have to take it. We are currently public, so we are good to go. Nobody's spoken up, so I'm just going to assume no one wants to join. We're gonna unlock, and let's see now. Growth hormones, arcade, automata, and entanglement. I wish you would show me what those all meant. Legocytes are more powerful, but they take longer. Enemy guns launch large, slow-moving orbs. Allies within 4 meters of slowing enemies. So this one we can probably freebie out of. So what we're going to grab is, where's that? It's gonna be one of these. Here we go. 1 Peely Picks. Thank you. Next mission. Enemies drop miasmites on upon death that immediately rush flare. Techrot enemies are infused with Pharaon and take damage per time. They explode when killed and leave deadly Pharaon in their wake. Enemies take 95% less damage from non-heavy weapons and weapon recall. Okay, so we do need to upgrade that real fast. Is there any heavy weapons in here? My heart. Nope. Damn, that's unfortunate. Can I get an arch gun at all? No. Okay. Thanks, game. What do we got? 95% less damage. Summon a necromancer. Might do that. We might do that. That'd be interesting. It'd be interesting. Scorch tracker appears. Enemies are affected by spores. 100% resistance to toxin. No. So yeah, we'll add the necromech. Sporogenesis. Techrot tumors appeared near hell scrubbers, increasing fire rate. Within underground, hostile overgrowths will attack players who stop moving. All enemies have 50% overguard equal to their HP. This one will be the easy one, though. So, unheavy attack transfer all negative statuses. No, we're using Worm Prime. So, I think, yeah, we'll go with this for another Peely Picks. So, let me check out our... oh, there she goes. Let me check out our arch gun real fast, because I normally bring the Grattler with me. No. Come on. There it is. I normally bring the Grattler for Grattler shenanigans. However, in this one specific circumstance, it's not going to go. I know what's his face. Elgato keeps talking about the Cortage. So we'll just bring the Cortage with us and see what happens. We'll just see if this does anything funny for us. We'll leave the Necromech as is, because my Necromech build is already pretty chunky. Status Blast. Here we go. Sure, multi-shot. Wow. Magnetize Cycle. Yeah, this should do. Quasar Drill, Resolute Focus, Shell Rush. Man, they really need to update these things, man. So, and Worm should be fine as is. So we should be cooking now. Let's go. Hope for the best. Expect the worst. Oh wow, we are looking top heavy. Please have people join. Temporal Archimedia is the worst, so thank you. We got two. Oh, we should be fine. Oh, stretch. Give it a second. Where are my allies? Allies? Do we not have any allies anymore? We don't have any allies anymore. It's gonna be one of those days, isn't it? Give it a minute. See Velimir. Aha! Got one. He's using Temple. Ooh, Severus Prime. And the Kodo. Oh, he's just going. He's just going for it. That's just a normal build. We're struggling. He's chilling. Do we have anyone? Oh, he's also legendary rank 5. Jesus. Revenant. He's going to be fine. He'll be fine. And Zaku. We're good to go. Wow. Wow. Give them a second to show up. Whee! Give it a minute. Come on. Oh, Jesus. Give them a second. 1, 2, and 3. We're off to the races, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Awesome. So, yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about for the moment. I just can't be here. Hello. Hi, I'm Brandir. We are doing the best we can with what we have. What we have is not much. He has Mesmer Skin too. That is actually fabulous. Must be nice. I like that Mesmer Skin can actually apply to other Warframes too. I'm not sure how useful that's going to be for Harrow, since I kind of need to take a damage for a spell. It's probably going to be fine though. So let's just do that. Give me some of that. Give it a second. 1, and... yeah, buddy. Awesome. So, yep. I'm excited for the upcoming updates, as usual. I've also been looking for other games to play lately. I want to play Elden Ring sometime this week. So I'm just debating on when that's going to be and for how long. Like, I plan on doing a long duration stream this Saturday. So this Saturday I want to do a long duration stream. And I just want to do Elden Ring. Start a new playthrough, go to town. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Yep. Because I've been playing a bit of Night Rain. I've been having a lot more fun with Night Rain than I expected to have. And it's really given me a hankering for some Elden Ring in my life. So I just kind of want to do that, just for funsies, you know what I mean? Do some Elden Ring, maybe finally beat the Elden Beast, because I still have not done that to this day, or completed the DLC. I remember I got kind of bored of the DLC recently. Well, the last time I played it, so I just kind of didn't. So it could definitely be something to work on, you know what I mean? Have some fun with that, and then, I don't know, play some Night Rain if I'm able to actually beat the Elden Beast. Like, I've also been wanting to do a completionist playthrough of Dark Souls games for the longest time, because I used to play Dark Souls like all the time as a kid, and I just kind of, I don't know, I just really haven't lately. So maybe do a bit of that, you know, just enjoy ourselves, just because we can. Come here, sir. Come on. Thank you. Was I not using the Cardina earlier? There we go. Thank you. So yeah, that's like one thing that I want to do. I want to do some Elden Ring just because I want to do more Night Rain because I've been enjoying Night Rain, but I'm also kind of falling off Night Rain a little bit. Like I've almost 100%ed it actually. So I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do past then. Like I think the big issue of Night Rain is it's kind of FromSoft's first foray into something like Night Rain. So they're really not sure what they're doing with it. So I think it's definitely gonna wind up kind of being either a more long form project or it'll wind up being a proof of concept for them. That's what I think is gonna happen with Night Rain. Which little disappointing. A little disappointing. But I honestly wouldn't be surprised if that's what happened to it, if it just wound up being more of a tech demo than anything. I think they'll probably, given the success of Night Rain, I genuinely think there's going to be another From Software roguelike game in the future, or one with more roguelike elements. But for now, yeah, I just don't foresee Night Rain sticking around that long. They might make it into a bit more of a long form project, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Where's the legacy? Where did he go? Where is he? I can't see him anywhere. Is he invisible? Oh no, there he is. There we go. Lovely. But you know, so much of A, so much of B. So much of A, so much of B. So yeah. Yep. See what happens with that. And yeah, that's really about it. I don't really have much else to talk about. I really don't. I've been trying to think of how more things to talk about on stream lately, but I don't know. I normally just kind of yap. You know, yap. But if I'm not in a yappy mood, I kind of struggle a little bit. You know what I mean? Where did he go? Where are you at? Come here. Thank you. Hello. Goodbye. Come on. Thank you. One more to go. And then once we get past the defense, we're home free. Defense is going to be the biggest one we're going to struggle with because if Flair dies, you know, that's kind of the mission. But after that, you really can't fail Tekrot survival, especially with a beefed out team like this. So I'm fairly confident we got this. We got this. If it weren't for if it weren't for the weapons we have, like these none of these are weapons I really use very often. If we had some better weapons and not that energy drain, which fucking oof, I think we would have been able to solve this pretty handedly. But you know, I'm also planning on picking up Stellar Blade. I'm planning on picking that up, especially because like I keep seeing video games and stuff make reference to Nier Automata. I just love Nier Automata. It was so good. It makes me want to play more Nier Automata. Like there's so much I want to do, I just never end up doing it. You guys ever have that kind of struggle where you're just not really sure what to do with yourself sometimes? That's kind of what I'm stuck with right now. I kind of want to do a lot of stuff. I'm actually not really in the mood for an art stream right now too, which is nice. I basically spent most of yesterday just working on that thing for Hexy, trying my best to learn what it is I'm doing, and I've just been struggling so hard. It's been a learning experience. I've been having a lot of fun with it. It's just kind of like, bruh. 20 energy orbs, thank you. Where did he go? I don't like Legacite Harvest. I wish DE would stop doing Legacite Harvest. It'd be really nice if they would just stop, especially when they turn invisible like this, and they just start doing their own thing. It's like, bruh, where is he? There he is. Thank you. It is legitimately just like, fucking bruh, where does he go? Or when they teleport. I don't, it's just like, bruh. Damage attenuation will always be one of the worst things DE ever did, in my opinion. And it's because they don't know how to balance to make enemies interesting. Like I've said before, and I'm saying it again. Warframe bosses, Warframe heavy enemies should work like Zelda bosses, not like, you know, this. Like, I genuinely believe Warframe bosses would be better served if all you had to do was a handful of mechanics, like a raid boss almost, but you know, not weird and kind of crazy. Just have them do mechanics and then, like, DPS boss. Like the what's it called? The prelate boss or something? The Eris boss, right? The one on Ares, not Lephantis. The boss on Eris, I genuinely think is like kind of one of the better bosses in Warframe. Because all you have to do is a quick objective, right? Like you go, you grab the lantern, you come back, you DPS the boss, right? Like lower the boss's HP value. I genuinely think the Zealot boss is a pretty good Warframe boss because you don't gotta do too much. Just kind of show up, do the objective, grab the lantern. All right, go DPS the boss. You don't gotta think about it too hard. You don't gotta work too hard. You don't need to have the super mega cracked out hooty doody build. You just go. It's like I feel like that's probably the best thing Warframe could honestly really do as far as bosses are concerned. Like another boss that I personally think is pretty good is what was it called? Actually, the tank boss. Yeah, tank boss is pretty not bad. DPS the nose real fast, shoot the boss, do the toggle, do it again, good to go. Then it turns into the nice little Infesto Tanko, and then oh, I can't go to operator. That's right. It does a nice little Infesto Tanko thing, and then like Bob's your uncle. There you go. You're done. Like, yeah. Yep. I think DE really needs to stop trying to make bosses into DPS targets and just kind of make them into more puzzles than anything. Because the way the game is balanced, there's no way to make a boss challenging without damage attenuation, and that's just not fun. So, yeah. Got Peely Picks, Crimson Archon Shard, Universal Fallout. But that's just me. I just suck at life. Give it a minute. Alright, off the pot. So we need to use our Archwing weapons because otherwise we're doing 95% less damage, which is not fun. And there we go. That was sick as fuck. Alright, gun, thank you. We are using the Cortege. We have less ammo than we should have right now, which is kind of concerning. And we're also using Harrow. So, keep this on. Thank you. That. And pop that real fast. Hope for the best. If we stay near, things should be fine. Okay. Cool. Thank you. And just hopefully everything kind of works out. It seems like it is for the most part, though, so I don't think I'm going to be too concerned. Especially if we can keep the... Oh, yeah, we're getting headshots. Fabulous. As long as we can keep the crit buff going, we should be fine. Oh, yeah, we're going to be just fine. Oh, we're going to be just fine. I was worried about this. No, sir. I brought a necrobic for this mouse. What the hell? I was worried. I was concerned. I was like, oh no, we're going to lose. It's going to be a whole... Jeez. It's going to be a whole ass problem. No, we're chilling. Well, we're mostly chilling. Fabulous. Sir, thank you. Definitely going to have some trouble keeping this going, though. Keeping the fork ability up and running, but that's okay. That's okay. Get up here. Where are we going? Where are we going? There's the enemies. I really wish I had enemy sensor on this, but I normally keep my sentinels so packed with stuff, there's just no point. There's no point in trying half the time. I wish we could just have more mods on stuff. I want more sentinel mods. I want more Warframe mods. I just want to have more mods going at any given time. Just let me stack on stuff. I want to have on Animal Instinct. I want to have on all of the new pet mods, the ones that do fancy handy dandy stuff like Momentous Spawn and stuff. I want some of that in my life. Oh my goodness, I want everything. I want it all. That you. Hello. Goodbye. Boy, the last thing's really working too, isn't it? Meow. 5 more rounds to go. 4 more rounds to go, excuse me. squeeze meat. This is gonna be the next one where we drop to the floor. Hello. Oh, jeez. I keep forgetting that we're also running a heavy weapon too, so we have that. Penalty. A second. Thank you. Come on, come on. You should die in a moment. Yeah, I really don't know. I don't know. Part of the problem I've been having with Warframe lately is I play Warframe so much that I've honestly kind of burnt out on the game. Because it's just, yeah, I played it that much. I've played it for years and years and years. I don't really have much to say about the game, to be honest. Except everything that I've already, said. Everything that I've said, everything I've done. Like, I spent the other day mostly farming out new equipment and stuff because there wasn't really much else to do. I was either working on that thing for Hexy or I was working on stuff for Warframe. And also doing laundry. I did a bit of laundry the other day too, which it doesn't sound like something you would accomplish, but when you don't have a washer, dryer, or even a fridge, you take your W's very far. Yep. Yep. Here's part where we drop through the hole. Also just because, why not? There's just not really much to be done. And I'm sitting here waiting for a phone call from my realtor because they're supposed to deliver the fridge and the washer. No dryer, but the washer this week. So I won't have to go out on a big old adventure to the laundromat. Can you imagine using a laundromat? What in this day and age? Bruh. I won't have to go all the way out to the laundromat to get stuff. At the very least, I want a fridge, though. I just want the fridge, so that way I don't have to keep going to the conveni and everything. Like, conveni food, the conveni food is good, right? It's good enough. But the problem, though, is it's like, bro, I want some actual food, you know what I mean? Like, I want to make steaks and stuff. I keep getting recipes on TikTok and whatnot that I want to try cooking, and I can't because I can't, store all the food. And I still honestly haven't even located a grocery store or anything where I can go get food materials and stuff. And like, yeah, I could just buy the food, come back home, and then immediately use it. But the other problem though is like, what do I do with the leftovers? Like, I want to do meal prep and stuff, and like, where am I supposed to store my leftovers, dude? Just leave it out on the counter in an airtight box while it grows botulism and stuff? No. It's so annoying. It's like, bruh, I've been living off peanut butter sandwiches. It's so bad. It's good peanut butter, though. Dude, I love peanut butter here. It's so much better than Jif and all that other sugary crap in the United States. It's so much better. I hate that crap. Just like, it reminds me of the Army peanut butter. Dude, the Army peanut butter is so good. Bro, I miss peanut butter, too. I remember in basic training, they would just lie it out in a big tub, right? Like when you go to basic training to go get your food, they hand you your pre-made tray, and then you can go over to kind of a salad bar, except it's not a salad bar. It's just kind of like you got bread here, you got peanut butter over there, you got jelly over here, you got all this stuff. They just lie it out in the big freaking tub with a scoop, and you just ladle how much you wanted in your stuff. And it always drove me up the wall because after the first like 3 to 5 people, that'd be it. All of the peanut butter is gone because everyone was just hoovering that crap up. Oh, I'm still mad about that. So everybody, there would always be kind of a rush to get to the front of the line so that you could be the one to get the peanut butter for the day. Bruh. And they never refilled it either. It's like, bruh, it's such a commodity like peanut butter. You would think they would fill it more, but no. They fill it once and that's it. If it's out by the time you get there, damn, that sucks. Bruh. So annoying. It was good ass peanut butter though. It's like the good stuff. You know what I mean? No, not much butter, not much sugar, all that stuff. It was just like, yep, this is mashed up peanuts. Fabulous. Loved it to bits. Love that stuff to bits. And they also put that peanut butter in the MREs until like recently as in before I retired, which I'm still mad about because like a couple of years ago they changed the MRE peanut butter from like this baller ass peanut butter into a sugary kind of watery disgusting thing. It is like It's like this is not the peanut butter I had come to expect, and it is saddening. It's like, ugh. Why is it so watery? You'd open the pack up and it would just drain out a little bit of the PB water. It was like so gross. We got Arcane Impetus and Escapist. Escapist is so bad. It's so bad. Who thought that was a good arcane to make? Like, actually, who is dying so much and dealing finishers so often where that's a actual arcane? Like, bruh. I'll tell you what though, the MRE cheese though, that stuff was crappy. That stuff was awful. I hated that stuff so much. I still don't understand how anyone can look me in the eyes and say, no, yeah, Brandier, the MRE cheese is actually good. There's no way. It was so bad. Like, actually bad. It was just spray cheese. That's all it was spray cheese. It's not good. It's not good. I don't know. No. It was literally just spray cheese in a shitty little MRE container baggy thing. And that was it. Especially the habanero cheese. I don't understand how that was the jam for people. Like, I'm not even kidding. People would sell the best parts of their MRE for the spray cheese. For the habanero spray cheese. And all it was just canned spray cheese. It was just, the shitty, crappy spray cheese you all know and hate from like Walmart and stuff. Oh boy, we are slowing way down. Give it a second. We need to be killing now. All it was, I don't understand why people liked it that much. It just doesn't make sense to me. Kind of like how, oh, do I need to stay moving? Is that what's happening? Yeah, okay, that's what's happening. We're not moving around enough. Which is kind of a problem when we need to sit here and DPS the boss like this. Especially when I keep getting stunned. So, okay, so the cold Pix chip, lot worse than I was expecting. That one's a lot worse than I was expecting. Oh, crap. That thing is awful. See, if you sit down for even a second, yeah, it's on your ass, isn't it? What can we do about that? We kind of just have to roll and keep rolling and hope for the best. Where are all the enemies at, by the way? Like, I know the other dudes are killing them, but, like, you can't be killing them that quickly. That. I don't even know what these really... oh. Those seem to give out. Guaranteed. Come on. Roll it off. What was I talking about? Yeah, the MRA spray cheese and stuff. I hate that crap so much, dude. I could still taste the one and only time I had the MRE spray cheese, and I was like, this is disgusting. So bad. It was all plasticky and gross, too. Like, it was that awful spray cheese, you know what I mean? It was that awful crap. Where is the babu? The babu's over here. Oh, hello, babu. Hi. Roll. We're freezing. Come on. Thank you. It was just bad. It was just really bad. I hated that stuff so much. I just can't. I just can't, you know what I mean? The peanut butter was where it's at. The chunky peanut butter was also kind of crappy, but it was like less crappy. The reason why the chunky peanut butter was crappy is because, it's supposed to be chunky, right? It would just have like a single peanut in it. Like, you'd have all the creamy peanut butter, and then it would have one chunk of peanut in it. And it was like, okay, there you go. There's your chunky peanut butter. Didn't like that. I normally trade my chunky peanut butter away for other better stuff, just because, it's like, who cares, honestly, right? You know what I mean? But the real gold, the gold was for a while the hazelnut spread. The hazelnut spread was basically Nutella. Love Nutella. It was good stuff. Until they changed the recipe for that too, and it got the same watery treatment. But before then, it was really good. Also, the pizza MRE. I've been seeing a lot of people bitch about the pizza MRE in the military chat rooms and stuff. It's like no, I don't know. I disagree. I thought the pizza was pretty good. It wasn't super great. It's not going to knock your socks off or anything, but it's pretty good for what it is. For an MRE that was pizza, it's pretty not bad. It was pretty not bad in my opinion. It's not going to knock your socks off. Like it was basically one of those kind of crappy lunchable pizzas and stuff. So it's not bad. It's not great, but I've had worse. I've had much worse. I'm still sad that I only got to have it once. It was pretty okay. Pretty okay. I didn't like the sausage very much, but if the decision is like the pizza MRE or chili mac, oh dude, easily pick the pizza because chili mac is crappy. Chili mac was such a terrible MRE. I don't know how anyone could honestly defend it. I hated the chili mac MRE so much. It was so gross. Like I don't get it. Like it had good fillers, don't get me wrong. It had good fillers. Like I remember it had those weird little cheese-filled pretzel chip things. I don't remember what they're called anymore. But they had those. Sometimes they'd have Cheez-Its. Sometimes they'd have Cheez-Its, which were pretty okay. But I just hated the chili mac. The chili mac was terrible. And like when you have other options, like whenever I saw meatball marinara will slap. Meatball marinara will slap you. That one was actually, oh Jesus, what the fuck killed me? Meatball marinara actually slapped. It was actually really good. I will fight people on that. Other people would say the meatball marinara was trash. I disagree because meatball marinara was basically just SpaghettiOs. If you guys have ever had SpaghettiOs, it was just SpaghettiOs without the O's. It was literally the same marinara, the same meatballs. It was literally just that. It was pretty okay, and it used to come with a tortilla shell. Oops, and we're down again. That's unfortunate. It used to come with a tortilla shell, but then they got super cheapy and crappy and stuff, and so now it has garlic sticks. Oh, whatever the fuck that means. And we're gone. Womp womp. Bones, manky breaky bones. But now they just had those crappy little, what are they called? Garlic sticks, which were basically just kind of bready dipstick things. They really weren't that good. They were okay, but they weren't great. I loved the tortilla shells because the tortilla shells just let you make, like, a taco or a burrito or something. It was good. I like that. And it had some okay sides. I think it had a milkshake drink mix or something. Something that was pretty okay. Pretty not bad. Pretty okay. Well, did we actually fail the mission? Hang on, we actually failed. We might have actually failed. Wow. Oh! How about that? I've never failed a tech route mission before. That's actually impressive. Wow. Oh well. It is what it is. We still got the valuable stuff, which was Escapist and the Peely Pack. That's unfortunate, actually. What was going to be the other stuff that we could have had from that mission? I don't recall. I don't even recall. I don't even know why I really do that. Hang on. Here we go. What did we got? Did we get anything useful? Nope. Oh. Yeah. Nope. Okay. There's one sticker I haven't gotten yet. I've been trying to figure out what that was. So yeah, nothing particularly useful, just arcanes. That's fine. What about in here? Did we get any? Oh, we only have one. Okay, yeah, that's great. Yeah. Oh, because we lost that because we failed the mission. That's right, because it was like right here. No? Here? I don't know. I don't know. So we're gonna leave Hulvania, and we'll just grab something else. So next thing we need to do, aside from grab that, thank you. Come on, hurry up, thank you. I keep clicking, it keeps not answering. Go to Iron Wake, pick up our Iron Wake shenanigans real fast. Yep. you. I really wish they would do something more with Iron Wake. Like, I remember they popped it in here as a new hub. They added in this chick, and they've done nothing with it since. It's like, bruh. Come on, give me something good here. Pistol Ribbon. Melee Ribbon. Sweetness. See what Tashin has for us. I'm hoping it's another Riven Cipher. I love the Riven Ciphers. Come on. Doobie 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 doo. Huh. Go to Strata. We'll go to number 7. Our hopes are for Forma Pack and Riven Ciphers, so that I don't have to deal with opening the Rivens themselves. Or maybe a companion Riven mod. Does he actually give those out? I don't recall. Steel Path Honors. Yes. Yes. Shotgun Ribbon, not a fan. Alright, thank you. So let's see now. Do we want to pop open a melee, a rifle, or a pistol? Because I have all of the above. The problem with melee weapons is all melee builds are kind of the same right now. Yeah, they're all pretty much the same. So, rifle or pistol, rifle or pistol, rifle or pistol. Let's go rifle. What do we got here? Find 2 caches without being disrupted. That's actually easy. I just have to do it. Something else. Headshots in a single angle. We'll just do that. Fuck it. Ooh, okay. Stop. Is it raining right now again? Hell yeah. Tokyo's great. So next thing we need to do, we need to take a look at the Elite Archimedia, because I've been trying to get more Archon shards lately so I can Archon shard up my equipment. Demos, Sanctum and Atomica. This is Thank you. All right. What do we got? Lloyd. Mirror Defense, Alchemy, Survival. Mirror Defense is going to Shark. Jade, Cinta, Ocucore. No, Opticore. Excuse me. Hypersensitive. Untreatable. Dull Blades. Hum. Untreatable pickups do not heal. Health orbs cannot be picked up. So Jade would make sense. We could grab the Cinta. Jade, Ocucore is probably going to be fine. Let's do that real fast. Jade, thank you. We'll grab the Cinta. Oopsies, wrong one. No! You stop loading, please. Stop loading, please. Thank you. Ocucore. And we'll grab the Akenbrun since that's more upgraded. Haven't upgraded this in a while. Nope, don't do. Oh, geez. I have not updated it in a while. Wow. Thinking. What? Gonna pop that there. Move that over here. Thinking. Move that over here. We'll pop this and give it corrosive for now. Corrosive. You or no, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Corrosive, Cascadia Flare, and just work at something better later. Yep. So this will give us more damage to work with. Magnetic Welt, just because more. Should be fine. We're going to unlock, and then I'm going to BRB real fast because I need to use the bathroom and stuff. So, yeah, BRB right there. Let us get ourselves re-situated, y'all. Don't worry about that error message. It should go away in just a second. We also need a swap bar. No, we don't. That's right, because I'm using the OcuCore to deal shenanigans for us. Very nice. Let's see if I can readjust myself real fast. Is it still not showing the video game? Hang on. Give it a minute. Why is the video game not appearing? What is happening? Stream. Let me see. Window capture. Studio. Where's it at? Window capture. Why isn't that window capturing the game? Game capture. Warframe. Yeah, it should be capturing the video game right now. What is happening? Come on. Hello? Video game. There we go. Fabulous. We're back in it, motherfucker. Let's go. Alright, so we'll do Elite Archimedia real fast. And then I kind of want to do more doodling. I kind of want to do some doodling. So we'll probably hard swap to that. Because after that, there's not really anything for me to do in Warframe. You know what I mean? So... yeah. Yep. Wait for everyone to load in. Dude is bringing... I just noticed, we brought a Revenant with us into that Temporal Archimedia, and he's still dropped. How does that work? Oh, no. Oh, boy. Oh, well. Is what it is. So, what were we going to do? Here's what we're going to talk about. Big plans, right? This week, we're, well, not this week, but in the next 2-ish weeks, I'm probably going to be starting up classes again. So, I need new camera parts, first of all, because one of my classes is going to be a photography course. So, I already have a, what's it called? I already have a camera going. However, what I need is a better lens. The lens I currently have, not good enough. Not good enough. Like, it works. It works, right? It works. It does the thing. The problem, though, is I need something with a bit more zoom to it. So I really like being able to zoom in I want to be able to zoom in and see what I'm doing from a distance, right? Because that's how you get, like, the good photos, is by generally being a distance out, as it were. So I want to get my hands on that. Problem, though, that costs money. It costs a decent amount of money, so that's going to be one struggle point. That's going to be one struggle point. Oh, no. Next struggle point is going to be... I'm going to be doing drawing 3. I only barely passed the last round of drawing courses because the professor really didn't like a lot of my work. And in my defense, I am learning a new skill, which is still very much a struggle for me. So we're going to have to deal with that. After that, I have 2 basically gimme courses I'm going to be working at. I also did put in the credit transfer request with my home university. I'm waiting for them to write me back about that and tell me whether or not they'll accept the credits or not. Since 2 or 3 of the courses I'm doing at this current university in Tokyo basically have the same the same courses. They should. I'm hoping here. They should accept them for transfer. You know, that's the hope. That's the hope. If they do, then my next plan is to what's it called? My next plan is to re-enroll with that university and also be double enrolled with my current university, so I can try and finish out my computer science degree. Once I have those 2 done, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do next, to be honest. I don't really know. That's kind of a weird one, isn't it? What do I plan on doing once I have the computer science degree? I've been wanting to take up more traditional work again. However, depending on how this thing I'm making for Hexy goes, which she's not paying me or anything, it's literally just fan art. Depending on how that goes, I might be able to start maybe taking commissions or stuff, which would be it'd be really nice if that was something that I could do. Because then it means, okay, that is on. I didn't think my mic was on for a second. Then I might be able to start taking work again. There's various issues though. Like one thing I've been wanting to do is I've been wanting to take up jobs with the various military bases around the world, so that way I could kind of keep traveling a bit more. Because I don't really want to be in the United States right now. So I would really, really like to be able to kind of stay abroad. I'm not sure how much longer I plan on staying in Japan. Like obviously a couple more months, right? Like that one's kind of obvious. But I mean more in the grand scheme after these couple months, because the visa is only for 2 years and we'll have to apply for an extension. And I don't honestly think I'm going to get the extension. And rather than wait and hope and pray for an extension to the visa, I think I'd be better served just kind of angling myself to another country already. So I've been looking at European countries, like I've talked about before, like France, like Italy, Germany, Spain. I've been looking at those areas as well. I might wind up going to Spain or Germany, even though I'm really interested in France and France and Italy. I might actually end up going with Spain. Spain's a lot cheaper. It's a lot easier to get into than the others. And I'd have a easier time kind of carving out space for myself in Spain versus the others. However, I might be able to pick up a job at one of the military bases in Germany, which would honestly be a really nice prospect. So if I could do that, then I could be in Germany or Spain or whatever for however long I wind up being there for. Be kind of snazzy, kind of nice, you know what I mean? The problem though, there's lots of holes in the plan. There's lots of holes. I'm not sure where I want to go to France, right? I really want to go to France because I think France is pretty. I did French in high school for a year, which is not very long, but you know, I did it for a year in high school, and our French professor, a teacher, excuse me, would always talk about how great France is, how beautiful it is, how much she wants to go visit and do this and that and that and this. And it made me really want to try and go to France, even now. So I'd like to give it a whirl. I was more interested in, Japan, Tokyo, and South Korea, but now that I've visited one, why not go visit another, right? So I really want to go hit up France and all these places. The problem though is I don't know any French. I'm kind of intimidated too, because I hear a lot of people talk pretty poorly about the French. It makes me kind of anxious. So yeah. But visiting would be nice. I want to visit Paris at least once, just to say that I did. Just to say that I did. And then I kind of just want to go see the rest. You know what I mean? The rest. Because obviously, France is not Paris alone. Go see the rest of that. I'm not really sure what I would do in Italy. There's nothing I really want to see in Italy besides Rome. And Rome's cool for like a few days, and it's kind of like, okay, yep, you've seen Rome, congratulations, goodbye. Germany, Sweden's another place I want to see. They got chocolate, and I love chocolate. Chocolate. So those places, I'd like to stay out for a little bit. Like, being able to go to any one of these countries and stay in them long term would honestly be really nice, because I would have the benefit of being in these locations long term, so I can go see the other locations that are on my list. The problem though is, going to these places, getting residence there, Jesus, that's kind of the big issue. If I could get a long-term roof over my head there, a lot of this would be a lot easier, because then I could just go places. But like right now, the big issue is getting that leg, is getting that one singular leg over. Like once I have that location, once I have that base of operations, then everything else starts to line up and become a lot more attainable. Trouble is getting those first few locations. Don't these feel like they should do something? That's the first leg. If I can get that leg, everything else lines up, we're good to go. Party like a rock star, right? Problem is just getting over that. I'm not sure how to do that yet. I was planning on using my university, the one I'm currently going to, because they're actually an international university with a bunch of locations in a bunch of places, like a surprising amount of places. It's really weird. But the tuition for the Rome campus is wildly expensive. Like, I can't afford that levels of wildly expensive. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So we need to look for alternative means. Could I get there under my own power? Yes. Could I stay over there under my own power? I'm fairly certain. Fairly certain I can. The problem, though, is like, what do I do from there? I don't know. Can I even get the visa? That's going to be the most important part. If I can get the visa, we're golden. If I can get the visa, we're golden. Just find an apartment, find a spot, go in, stay in, do whatever I gotta do. Problem is getting that visa, because they generally don't like it when people stay long term for no reason. So, yeah. I can just figure that part out. Everything else should more or less streamline itself. So, yeah. Yep. Just one problem after another. And there we go. One more to go. Amber and Azure. Ah, my jaw. There goes my other jaw. Fabulous. Ah, excuse me. Sorry, kind of tired still. I had a good night's sleep for once. I slept through the night for once, which like never happens for me. And yeah, I'm still just tired. All right, one more to go. One more to go. This should be easier. This should be a lot easier. All we needed to do is get the OcuCore up and running, and everything else will hopefully work out. Kind of like this. Fabulous! I love the OcuCore. It's such a stupid gun. It's so good. I love it. I know I still do not understand why DE allowed for there to be a weapon that just auto-aims and auto-kills for you. Don't know what they're thinking. But man, do I love the guy that was thinking it. But so much of A, so much of B. Where's the cold? There's the cold, thank you. I don't like doing, what are these called? I don't like doing alchemy missions with other players, because normally I wind up being the only one doing the mission. Kind of like that, actually. You know, I have Jade's Augment on, but I have yet to see it do anything, and it's very disappointing. I would like to Evangelion Laser... there we go. Yes. Yes! I want to see my enemies fall before me. We are going to keep up weapon damage here. Thank you. We are a bit visually loud, though, because I am using the Tennokan cape, which is so sick nasty. But here, fun of that chuckle nuts. I wonder how much DPS it's doing. Is it doing it? Oh, it's doing actually a not bad amount. Wow. I might actually go through Jade again. Because what was it? This seems like a winner for the heat stat Archon mod. Seems like we're a winner for that. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you. Let's just pop on. There we go. Spirit of the Seven. Okay. There's a toxin one around here. Thank you. Where's it even at? I don't even know. Where'd that toxin one go? Did it despawn? Bruh. Bruh. There's a cold one. Thank you. Give me that. So we're almost there. Toxin over here. Appreciate that. I don't know why Worm is dropping so much too. That's getting kind of annoying. I changed up my mods on it recently because I saw Mediray come back and I was like, yo, that sounds like a passive 12% health regen just non-stop. But he's just been dropping left, right, and center since then. I'm not sure why. Maybe I'll go through that again. I normally run manifold. I normally run manifold bond with the Guardian mod on my Sentinels, which is a really good way to basically make yourself super, super tanky because they'll just continually reset your shield gate for you. But Mediray, though, 12%. 12% HP regen. Depending on the Warframe, that's really nice. Like on Araxia, oh, that's fabulous. So good. Oh, wow, they're just getting lasered to bits. Lovely. She definitely wants that heat stat launch. She definitely wants that. She wants it so badly. I really haven't touched Jade since it came out. I'm kind of curious for Jade Prime, too. I know it's going to be like another 3-ish years. About 3-ish years, yeah. Before we have Jade Prime, but, you know, still be cool. I wish we wouldn't have to wait so long for new Prime Warframes. I really wish we didn't. Oh, well. DE is what DE does. DE is what DE does. Oopsies, I accidentally lost my thing. Oh, laser, thank you. Hop over here, give me that, give me that, give me that, give me your face, give me it, give me your face, thank you. How much are we sitting at? 122%. The Aki Core is at half its buff. Fabulous. Let's go grab this gold here. Cool. She got taught. And back down we go. So, yeah. Yep. I just don't really have much to say today. Like, that's the problem whenever I get too much sleep at night. I'm just not really sure what to say, if there's anything to say. I don't always, I'm actually kind of a quiet person IRL. I don't normally talk too much by default, unless I'm having an actual conversation with people. Like if I'm conversating with someone one-on-one, I'm like so chatty. But if I'm not actively conversating, I'm normally pretty kind of quiet. I normally don't say too much, unfortunately. So it's sometimes kind of hard for me to just kind of generate topics to talk about. Like, the most I can really talk about right now is just my whinges and quibbles with Warframe. Like, I keep looking at the Entradi Necromech Guardians. I keep thinking about how DE told us they might turn them into an actual Necromech, and I'm just like, bruh, give me the Necromech. DE, please, you promised. You promised, and it's like, no, you know what I mean? I really want that. But they still haven't upgraded Necromechs all these years later. And again, that's my complaint I was talking about earlier of Content Islands. If people don't immediately latch on to something, DE normally just kind of gives up on it after a while. And that's the thing that just frustrates the absolute hell out of me. Like, people never latched on the Necromechs because, one, Necromechs are not inherently very powerful in Warframe because they use arch guns, which aren't very powerful, right? And the other issue is both Necromechs are so difficult to get that when New War was coming out, they gave out Void Rig for free. They just gave it out. So, like, when you make them that hard to get your hands on, yeah, people aren't really going to use them. And so presumably because players were never really using the Necromechs, presumably because players were never using the Necromechs, they never updated them. It's like, yeah, people aren't using them because they can't get them because it's so annoying and difficult. I spent like a week farming out the parts to make my Void Rig for the first time way back in the day when Deimos came out. I literally spent a week farming for the materials. It took me forever. I had fun doing it. You know, I love grindy games. They're like my favorite. They're my jam. It's like, no, duh, no one's really going to play Necromix that much. When they, by default, don't deal much damage for the most part. And when they're just so hard to get, like, yeah, Void Rig has the single highest damaging weapon in the game. But it's so hard to get your hands on, which is why they left it alone in the form of including in Whispers in the Wall. Whispers in the Wall, Whispers in the Wall, Whispers in the Wall. Wasn't that a recent update? Hang on. I'm brain farting. I'm brain farting here. Sorry, I fried out just then. I fried out. Right. They just need to update it. Man. It's frustrating. Whispers in the Wall. Which one? That was a recent update, but I can't remember which one it was. Fuck. Brr. Oh! You're standing in the content of Whispers in the Wall. Ah, I didn't try that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. And yeah, that's just what frustrates me. It's if they just take the time to actually sit down and work at the content, like I get it, that costs resources, it costs time, it costs money that could be spent on other things. But it's like I was talking about with Archwings and Archguns earlier, because there's no point in doing them, the DE's not going to update them. Because DE's not going to update them, there remains no point to do them, so players aren't going to use them. Like that's the easy problem with the content islands. It's literally happening with Duviri right now. They're starting to ignore Duviri because players aren't playing Duviri, because Duviri only has a handful of items that are really worth pursuing, which, don't get me wrong, they're super worth pursuing. But once you have them all, what's the point of doing Duviri? You know what I mean? There's no point. So I would love for them to do more Duviri stuff. What am I smoking? They just revisited Duviri. They added a singular mission type to Duviri, which was basically more of the same. Like they added a new way to get Pathos clamps, the most important thing you can get from Duviri. They added Auraxia and a boss. They've done really nothing else. Like when I say revisit Duviri, I mean add more to Duviri than just the circuit. Like, add a lot more to Duviri. I'm not saying we need to make this freaking Skyrim or something, where you have quests and this and that and that and this. But you could do, you could do more. You know what I mean? You could do a lot with Duviri that they just haven't. It's disappointing me. I want more. More video game. What the fuck? Oh, I thought we were done. I was actually a little disappointed. I don't know what you mean. I'm not sure I know what I mean right now either. I'm gonna be honest. I'm sorry. They didn't I thought the mission was done for a little bit there. I was actually surprised. I was a little disappointed. I was like, is this all we got? So yeah, I'm definitely falling out a little bit here. I'm trying. What is happening? Oh no. I don't even think I know what's going to happen right now. Oh man. Yeah. More content, please. Just add more of it. Just more content to the game. More everything. Fuck it. They'll know what I mean. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh boy. Oh, and okay, that one's my fault. That one's my fault. I wasn't paying attention. Digression. My bus back, thank you. Necromac defeated, lovely jubbly. I wish people would stop stealing my kills. That'd also be very nice. So that I could get my Ocu core going. Yeah, we got one kill. Yeah. I'm also still sitting here just waiting for the phone call where they'll eventually come and bring my stuff. And it still hasn't come. So I'm starting to get nervous. It's not going to be today. It was supposed to be Saturday, but I had stuff I was supposed to do. My ankle. I had stuff I was supposed to do. So I wasn't able to show up for it. And they're like, oh, we'll just reschedule for another day. I'm like, okay, when's that day going to be? Whenever it is, they said. Whenever it is. That's really useful. That's really useful. Sad. Pop. Charge progress, great. Wish they wouldn't do that. Now let me move my pen real fast. So the next thing I want to do is I want to do some drawing. I would like to do some drawing right now too. I'm in a drawing mood. Draw. I'm really happy with how the little fan art for Hexy is turning out. I'm really happy how that's turning out. She seems. I gave her a little bit of a sneak peek on it, and it seems like she liked it so far. So we'll call it a W where we have it. But there's a lot of work to be done. There's a lot of work to be done. I'm still trying to work at a style that I'm happy with. It's definitely been a bit of a struggle. Definitely been a bit of a struggle bus, unfortunately. Oh jeez, what the frick was that? Oh hi! We got a bone whittle going on here too. That's really nice. That's really nice. We're running into the part where our weapon choices are kind of hurting us a little bit here. Come here. Hopefully we can get the active running card going here in a second. So, oh, there he goes. Fabulous, lovely jubbly. Lovely. I'm actually, one thing I still think is kind of funny. Jade's subsumability is objectively like really good, right? Applying heat damage, slow, and armor strip to enemies, but it's like what I never see anybody ever subsume it. I just think that's really funny. Like I genuinely think it's one of the better subsumes in the game. Not quite up there with like Gloom or something, but I genuinely think it's one of the better ones in the game, and nobody really uses it that often. Like, I'm not sure if that's just because Gloom is that much better or what. You know what I mean? 80, 90, and I'm just going to let them handle that, actually. Before I start breaking stuff, because we're still at a pretty okay amount. Hello! So, yeah. Yep. It's kind of spamming gibberish at this point. I'm also planning on getting Stellar Blade in a couple of days. There's also another game that was on my wish list that's on sale for like $20 right now that I'm debating on getting. I'm just trying to save money right now because, you know, money's in a bit of a weird spot currently. So I'm trying to save money, but at the same time, I really want to get Stellar Blade because that one actually looks like a lot of fun. And I loved Nier Automata. Loved it. It's such a good game. And I would love to have that as well. And that LN game that I was talking about previous streams too. I want to try new games and stuff. It's kind of my overarching part. I just want to do more stuff. I'd love to play more Warframe. I want to get back into Final Fantasy XIV as well, but I hear it's in a bit of a bad place right now, so I'm kind of avoiding it for the moment. Waiting until it comes out with a couple updates that are a bit, you know, better, and then maybe I'll do a whole From Zero playthrough or something. I don't know. Maybe, baby. Maybe. Be interesting at the very least. I'm just waiting for more MMOs to come out. Soulframe, obviously Soulframe. Soulframe. There is. I'm pretty sure. The Arknights open world is supposed to come out soon, right? Like I remember something was supposed to happen on August 10th. And I don't remember what it was. I literally woke up today, took a shower, and, you know, popped on stream, basically, so I haven't had time to check anything yet. But I could have sworn Enfield was supposed to come out. I remember being excited for Borderlands 4, but that one looks like it's been pushed back until September. So I don't know what was supposed to come out today. I do not recall, and I'm kind of frustrated about that. What was it supposed to be? Remember. I'm hoping it's Enfield, because, I'm hoping it's Enfield, because I've been wanting to get into Arknights for a while. I tried Arknights when it first came out, and they deleted my account, and that kind of ruined any and all motivation I had to try the game. So I just haven't played it after all this time, but I still want to get into it, because I love a lot of their character design and stuff. Like, I have a kind of love-hate with gacha games, because, like, I really love a lot of their character designs and a lot of the mechanical ideas they have with some of their games. I just really, really hate how a lot of the time it's, you know, you gotta spend money for new game mechanics. That's always been just something I don't appreciate, you know what I mean? Something I don't appreciate. I never really liked that. I still like keeping up with them just because they're fun, they're interesting. You don't really see a lot of other games innovating or doing anything quite like them, which is also like really frustrating. Because like I've pitched about it before, but like Zenless Zone Zero, if it was not a gacha game, I genuinely believe would be one of the better video games to come out lately. But it's a gacha game. And it's really annoying to me. I also heard a rumor. I hear there's a rumor that MiHoYo currently has a non-gacha game cooking somewhere. I don't. I heard it from Reddit, which I'm trying to avoid nowadays because Reddit. But I think they're working on a non-gacha game, and if that's the case, I'm very interested in that because MiHoYo makes good video games. They're just marred by being gacha. So yeah. We get anything good? 2 melee duplicate, bunch of phosphor, no shards. That doesn't sound right. We've gotten no shards at all. What the hell? No, okay, no, we did. Got a little bit of everything. Very nice. Okay. Little bit of everything. Oh my. Alright, here's what we're gonna do now. I'm sitting up. Also raining outside right now. It's fast. So, what are our helmet stuff for now? What is it? Valkyrie with secondary damage. See, this is also why I don't like the invigoration system, because it's like Valkyrie is like the melee frame, you know? Critical chance, 1,000 armor. Like, imagine this, but on Valkyrie. Like, come on! I mean, I could just override, but like, bruh. You know what I mean? Bruh. Alright, here's what we're going to do right now. We're going to do a quick little swappy here. That's all I really wanted to do in Warframe for today. Here's what we're going to pop over here now. Stretch. Here we go. Okay. So, I don't know how many of Hexy's original raiders are still here. If they are gone, not an issue. Not really a problem. What is this? Pop that. Let me boot up all my tablet or stuff. So, like I was talking about earlier, one thing I do like to do on stream is I do like to do a bit of artistic nonsense every so often. Because I do have aspirations of being a character designer, character artist and stuff, even though I'm kind of old. I'm old as fuck. I'm gonna die. This. I'm gonna die. Thank you. Give us a minute. But yeah, like I was saying, I don't know how many of Hexy's crew is still in here. But we're gonna do a little bit of work for a little bit. I've been getting advice from a friend of mine on. Yeah, look at that. Wow. I've been getting advice from a friend of mine on how to improve our work here. I'm gonna readjust some things. Oh, there we go. On how to improve. I have been making improvements though, right? It's better than it was the last time I streamed it, in my opinion. There is a lot of work that needs to be done. Like, I've been messing around with the hair a lot. The hair is not coming out the way I wanted to. And I noticed the reason why. Go here, thank you. The reason why is because I didn't notice this, but the way her hair kind of goes is kind of like this, right? So like I said, still a lot of learning. Like, there's a double layer happening here that I missed. There's that double layer. I missed that, so I need to go back all throughout the hair and redo that because I completely missed that, and I'm so frustrated with it. You can see I kind of caught it, but then I really didn't. So, yeah. Yep. Move that. Actually, this is a weird position. So what we need to do, is readjust some stuff. I don't think we need to do a hard reset, just a change. Just a change in how we do certain. Keep in mind, we're still very, very far away from being in a position where I feel comfortable presenting this onto Twitter or to Hexy in general. Like, I showed her a sneak peek of it, but like all I showed her was like this. That's all I really showed her, right? So, yeah. Whoopsies. So, there's a lot that I've been trying to learn for a while now. Let's go move these for a minute. So, yeah. Yep. Yep. This as well. We are going to take some liberties with how certain things appear. Which I don't think she's going to mind that too much. I don't think she'll mind. Not a whole lot, at least. You know what I mean? What is this song? Ah! Speak of ZZZ. I have it going on shuffle right now, too, so I might get some weird songs going on here. Not that I mind. Whoopsies, I think ZZZ is like one of the better games to come out lately. I just wish it weren't gotcha. It has so much potential, but it's gotcha. And that is going to annoy the dickens out of me every time I boot it up and play it. Dickens out of me, just like this little. You know, we could turn that into like a stray hair or something. Mm. See, I'm trying to recreate like this little here. Um. Oh yeah, it's pouring out there right now. I can hear it in my window. Settings are all fuckered up. No. Here. One issue I have is I tend to make things smaller than they are. Also, ignore the white border. The white border is just there to help me visualize where certain things are. So the way the person did it is like this. So like that in there. We can go over to here, grab this. Move that someplace else. How did they do it again? I do something like that. Mm. And like I said, I'm still very much learning a lot of stuff. This is still all pretty new for me. Try. Takes a lot of time. Get it right. There we go. See, that's a little better. A little bit better than it was before. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there we go. It's all about figuring it out. Second issue is like right here, that back part that indicates the ear. Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that. Ah, wow, that was easy. Wow. I was worried about that. Now, all throughout here and just basically redo everything. Except this one ear. This ear is basically fine, just needs cleaned up a bit. Excuse me. I'm sorry if I'm kind of quiet too. Try not to bother the neighbors too much. Because, Japanese neighbors and stuff. Not Japanese. Me. I don't wanna be, that neighbor. Jeez. I wanna be that neighbor, but unfortunately I might just be him. Unfortunately. That's clean that. Clean, clean, clean. Mm-hmm. Do, 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 do. Bum, bum, bum. So they have the one big droop. Like really strange. So we put that there. Yeah. Thing though is like I don't like how kind of singular that is. It's kind of annoying, you know? Oopsies. So we can actually do this. We can kind of carve. You know? I'm also still waiting for my electric bill and stuff. I'm fucking terrified of when that's gonna come. It's supposed to auto deduct from my bank account, but it still hasn't. So little nerve wracking. No, just waiting for that bill to come. It never does. It's like, where is it? Where is it? Right there. Smooth this a bit. Oh, it also helps me catch certain blemishes. Mm-hmm. So that can go there. Bit better. Still not great. Still not great. I've also been making fun of her in her DMs, calling her Miyabi from CZZ. Because I thought it was really funny. Because you guys don't know the joke behind Miyabi. She is also, well, she's a fox person thing in ZZZ, who has a complex about how short she is. And she says her ears make her taller than she actually is. I thought it was really funny because I was teasing her the other day saying that you look like Miyabi in my little work here. And also, you're basically Miyabi because instead of ears, you're using the fucking plunger. Like, yes! I think it's great. She hasn't responded to that yet. I'm very disappointed because I want her to acknowledge my comedic genius. Let's see, now we have the right side of the face to deal to this part right here. Not really sure how to go about that though. Do 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 do. Oopsies. Do do. Wrong color. We can do. Picking up certain parts. Mm. So yeah, I have a tablet in my lap right now because I don't actually have a desk. I just have it on sit on my lap while I lean against one of my duffel bags. Oh boy. No straight roads. No straight roads, unfortunately. Mm-hmm. Carve that out later. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to pick up on one, oopsies, the one big kind of strand she has going off over there. That one right there. Oopsies. Trying to pick up on that. Kind of like that. So now that that's there, we can go back in. Try and readjust. Come on. Sometimes Clip Studio likes to seize up. It's very annoying when it does. Mm-hmm. stabilization here. Do stabilization when drawing quickly. How about we increase it instead? And it broke, that's right. My pen is also starting to go on me a little bit. Lots of problems, because of course there are. Why wouldn't there be? Try this way. Reference here, but it wants to be crappy. So that should help a little bit. And should be a little better. Hmm. Nope. So that a little longer. I like that. And then we could just extend out those. Oopsies, do it again. What we can do is we can extend out these, because like I said, I have some trouble. I do have some trouble drawing things big enough. Oh, we actually blown up the hair twice. Make it bigger. But it just doesn't want to stick. Starting to think I'm not gonna get that delivery today. It's only 11 a.m., but you know. When you've already been waiting a couple of weeks for this thing to come, it still ain't here. You get a little anxious, you know what I'm saying? You get just a little anxious about things. Which I'm not gonna starve. I'm just like, bruh. Bruh, 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 bruh. You know. Put the highlights back in. Let's see if we can take a look at these. See if we can do anything with this mess. Oh, that's why the opacity is so low. There. Actually, no. Oh, this. No, what I want is this color. There we go. Hmm. Like I said, there's a lot. There's a lot that I need to clean up. There is a lot of work to do, unfortunately. But it gives me stuff to work on, so it's nice. It's peaceful. No, it's nice, peaceful. Gives me something to work at. Helps with the anxiety. Not really sure I'm going to do the flames yet. And the hand, the hand, the hand, the hand, the hand. It's the bane of my existence. It's for show. I need to study hair next too. Because like the hair looks nice, but it still looks kind of like third grade DeviantArt. You know what I mean? And that's just not something I appreciate. So I'll need to take some time. Go, whoopsies, go back through the hair, try and understand its shape a bit better. Cause it's not exactly in a place where I really appreciate it right now. So, yeah. Yeah. And then, sure, do that. Might take a break on this for a couple of days. See what I can do, because as is just, oh boy. Oh well. It is what it is. It is. Ow, 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 ow. No. There's okay. I'm gonna call it a day for now because I'm tired. I need to eat lunch and work on other projects. I gotta do that lizard thing now. So I should have that set up in time for Wednesday. I'm hoping. Hoping I'll have that ready for Wednesday. It should be ready for Wednesday. It shouldn't be that hard, but things keep not working out the way I want them to. So, yeah. Yep. So I'm going to call that here. Thank you for joining me. If in fact you're still here, my name's been Brandier. I hope you all have a lovely day, evening, or afternoon. The next time we're going to be streaming is going to be on Wednesday, about 5 p.m. JPT. So it's going to be a bit of a change. I'm experimenting with times right now, trying this, trying that, trying out new times to see how it feels. Because like I said, the morning times really haven't been working out for me the way I've been wanting them to. So I want to experiment and just, try something else, see how that feels. Yeah, thank you for joining me. I hope you all have a lovely day, evening, or afternoon, and I will see you when I see you. Bye bye.